Joining me now is Democratic Senator Dianne Feinstein. She serves on the Intelligence Committee. Thank you so much for joining us, Senator.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. So, you're on the Intelligence Committee. Have you seen any evidence that President Obama tapped Donald Trump's phone?
No, I have not. And it's all rather shocking to me that a sitting president would make this kind of an allegation about a former president without any proof whatsoever. And as you know, the Obama White House people and the Obama people have responded and said that it was absolutely false. So to keep this going with no proof, I think it's really very dangerous for President Trump.
What do you think might be behind the president's claim? Do you have any idea?
No, I don't have any idea. It may have been some right-wing news channel. I don't know. As we all know, sometimes things are wrong on these news channels. But this is different. This is a sitting president of the United States who makes a charge against the former president. And it's a serious charge. And I believe it's patently false. So without any backup, the present president is left out there making a material allegation that is false, and I don't think that's a good thing to do.
There do seem to have been or continue to be investigations into Trump associates and their relationships with Russians, which might mean that the FISA court approved some wiretap of communications. Do you know, can you talk at all about any possible FISA warrants to listen to conversations of Trump associates?
That's easy. No, I can't, because I don't know of any FISA warrants in this area.
The Trump administration and President Trump himself have talked a lot about how much they hate this culture of leaks. You in the past have talked about this also. In 2012, after two big front-page New York Times stories, one on Stuxnet, the cyber attacks by the U.S. against Iran's nuclear facilities, and also President Obama's secret terrorist kill list, you condemned the intelligence leaks. You said, quote, "We have a problem and we want to stop that problem." Is President Trump onto something when he complains about these leaks?
Well, as you know, Wikileaks has just done an apparent dump of some 9,000 files, which, if true, could be very serious. And the allegation is that this is a contractor. Well, this is the third contractor now that's done this kind of leaking, which really is just about espionage, and beginning with Snowden, and then an NSA contractor, and now a contractor allegedly putting this out through WikiLeaks. I think we really need to take a look at the contractor portion of the employee workforce, because you have to be loyal to America to work for an intelligence agency. Otherwise, don't do it. Don't come aboard as a contractor. But to come aboard and then scrape the system or do a major dump of highly classified material is really very dangerous for this country to allow to happen. And we've got to get to the bottom of it and stop it.
There are Americans who saw the WikiLeaks dump what they're calling Vault 7, suggesting that CIA hackers are able to infiltrate phones, television, computers, and turn their targets' own electronics against them as surveillance tools. Are you concerned about the CIA having that power? Is there enough oversight to make sure that it's not abused?
Well, the oversight is one thing of that, and maybe there should be more. We do not do a lot of oversight in that direction. The other thing is, if the technology industry in a national security event, like a terrorist attack, and the police have a device, and the police ask for help in opening that device, and the industry will not comply, then it leaves the government at a sufficient and major disadvantage. So it seems to me that what we need to do is work out some form of accommodation. If you don't want these massive leaks to occur, there has to be some way that if the government needs help, and that help has to be qualified, related to a very serious crime or a national security incident that takes lives, then I think the company should help open the device.
Senator Dianne Feinstein, Democrat of California, thank you so much. Always appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Jake.